Forms of business. Yeah, there are different legal status of business in the economy. So we're talking about different legal status of business in the economy. We have the sole traders, we have the partnerships, limited companies, franchising, social enterprises, online businesses, lifestyle businesses. So we start with sole traders. A sole trader is the same as a sole proprietor. So a sole trader is a business that is being controlled by an individual. That's a sole trader. So I wrote here, a sole trader is a business organization which has a single owner. So what are the legal responsibilities of a sole trader? One, they may have to pay taxes and other government charges. Unlike other businesses, they have to pay taxes too. Are you with me?
Yes.
Two, once their turnover reaches certain level, they must register for value-added tax. So as soon as their sales turnover reaches certain level, they have to also be registering or recording their VAT. So VAT, that means indirect taxes by consumers. Three, they may need license to trade if they are involved in activities such as selling in the marketplace. So for a sole trader, if they, some sole trader, they have to sell in the marketplace. Before they could do that, they need license from government.
Yeah.
They may need planning permission. For example, permission from the local authority. Maybe you want to turn your house into a shop. You might need permission from the local authority, the municipality. They might not allow you to do it. Is it clear? Yes. They must comply with legislation aimed at business practices. They are responsible like other businesses. Despite the fact that they are sole trader, they have to be responsible like other businesses. For the safety, for whatever it is, they have to be responsible like other businesses. And whatever their actions are, they have to be accountable for it, for them. Mm-hmm. So what are the advantages of having a sole trader business? One, the owner keeps all the profits. So as the owner of the business, all the profits are kept by you. Two, the owner has complete control. So as a sole trader is independent. So it has a full control of the business. Three, the business is flexible. How is it flexible? It can respond to changes as soon as possible. Whatever happens, whatever changes that may occur, you don't need people's consent to change or to do whatever you need to do in terms of your business. You are on your own. Four, the business can offer a personal service due to its small nature or small stature. You can go to houses for businesses. You can have services. You can deal with customers one-on-one because the business is small. Lastly, the business may qualify for government grants. You might be considered as a small business and government might give you a certain amount of money to start it up. What are the problems of having a sole trade business? One, the owner has unlimited liability. So that means the debt of the business can be transferred to your personal debts. So whenever your business is having a debt, you could use your personal wealth or assets to pay for the debt. Is it clear? Two, the owner may struggle to raise finance. It's difficult to raise finance because you are always considered as a high risk. So investors do not want to give you money because they are not sure if you're going to survive the initial stage of the business. Three, the owner and any employees may have to work longer hours. Yes, you have to work very hard. You don't have luxury of workers. So you have to do everything by your own. So this might take more time. Is it clear?
Yeah.
The business may not be able to exploit economies of scale because you are a small scale business. You might not be able to buy in large quantities. You might not be able to enjoy managerial economies of scale. You might not have workers that are skilled because you cannot pay them. You might not be able to enjoy purchasing economies of scale. You might not be able to buy in large quantities. Do you understand?
Yeah.
Okay. Lastly, the business, if the owner of the business dies, the business is over. So that's the problem about sole trader. Then we go to partnership. So another form of business is partnership. So if you think your business needs expansion, From being a sole trader, you could expand to become what? A partnership business. You can have partners. So what is partnership? It is a business organization owned by 2 to 20 people with a common view of profit. The view about having it is to increase your profit. So as a sole trader, you might choose to expand your business to make more profit by inviting more partners. Is partnership clear there?
Yes.
So the partners, they don't have any legal requirements, but they might draw up a partnership deed, which we call a deed of partners. So for this deed, what are partnership deeds? They are legal documents that state the rights of partners peradventure there's disagreements. So whenever there's disagreement between partners, they just go through the legal document they have, the partnership deed, to check on how to solve the problem. Is it clear? So what does the partnership deed contain? One, how much capital each partner will contribute. The amount of capital that has to be contributed by each partner will be stated in the partnership deed. Two, how profit and losses will be shared. The share of profit will be stated and the share of losses. Three, the procedure for ending the partnership. We call it partnership dissolution. Partnership dissolution. It will be stated there. How much control each partner has. Are you an active partner or are you a dormant partner? It will be stated there. Rules of taking new partners. How you invite new partners. The rules will be stated. Is it clear?
Yes.
Then what are the advantages of having a partnership business instead of sole trader? One, the partnership is easy to set up and run without legal requirements. You don't need any legal requirements to set it up. It's easy to set up. Two, partners can specialize in their area of expertise. Each partner can have its own area of specialization. So that means they can share responsibility.
Yes.
Three, partners share the burden of running the business. So whatever happens with the business, it is a shared responsibility. So the responsibility does not lie in the shoulder of one person, like the sole trader. Are you with me, please?
Yes.
Like the sole trader. Four, more owners can raise more capital. The more owner you have, the more capital. The more partners you have, the more capital that can be raised. Unlike sole trader, which cannot raise more capital, except for its own finance, internal finance. What are the problems going into partnership? One, partners have unlimited liability like the sole trader. So whatever happens to the business, it might affect the owners of the business. Two, partners have to share the profit. As you are sharing the responsibility, which is an advantage, you also share the profit. So that means whatever the return is, it will be limited. It will be less return for the partners. Three, one partner's decision creates legal obligation for all partners. So the decision of one partner might affect all the partnership business, all the partners. The last one, partnership have limited growth potentials. They cannot exceed 20 people. As a result of that, the amount of money that could be raised through partners might not be the same as private limited company. Is it clear?
Yes.
Do you have any question about that?
No.
Then we have limited partnership. When you talk about limited partnership, I wrote, it is a partnership where some members contribute capital and enjoy a share of profit, but do not participate actively in the running of the business. So we call this type of partners dormant partner or sleeping partners. What do? They have limited liability. So this kind of partnership, whatever happens to the business, those partners that are sleeping partners does not have any effect on their personal wealth. So whatever happens in that business, they might only lose the amount contributed into the business. But outside that, they don't lose nothing. That's what we call limited partnership, where we have one or more partner being a sleeping or dormant partner. It's not the same as a partnership. Partnership has unlimited liability, but we have limited partnership, which means one of the partners have limited liability. So whatever happens to that business cannot be transferred to the wealth or the personal property of that partner, because he or she is a sleeping or dormant partner. Is it clear? Is it clear, please?
Yes.
Do you have any question?
No.
Now do the activity.